regardless of what capabilities you have in any one of these systems, you really don't have the ability to view the overall end-to-end process unless you have something that's taking data from all of these and then putting that into a format that we can work with it. And that's exactly what we do with process mining and then process intelligence. The other thing worth pointing out is that people might say that, well, okay, so the data is spread out, but if I've got the data in a data warehouse and I build a data warehouse that has all the data I care about from all these systems, and I might even have business intelligence tools that I can use to analyze that data, why would I need something like process intelligence? And the answer for that is that databases, business intelligence, they're great for analyzing data, of course, but they don't know about process. They don't know how to organize a series of steps across those systems as a process so that that can be visualized and we can execute logic across that. We can execute queries as to what's happening in that process. Those are the things you get in process intelligence. So when we talk about total process visibility, it's really a combination of pulling together all of the data from all of the sources that represent the steps in our processes, but then putting it into a format such that we can visualize the process and we can analyze that process. And let me just move on to the next slide. The other thing that I'll point out is that when you look at the process flow in one of these tools, you may see situations where there seems like there is a long period of time where nothing is happening. And of course, there will be cases where there might be. But in other cases, the issue is that there are steps going on, there is work being done, but it might not be work that's showing up in any of these systems of records. If someone goes to a web browser and then they go out to a particular website to look up information, and then they might take that information and copy it and paste it into a spreadsheet or an email. Steps like that are valid business steps, but they don't show up in process mining. In process intelligence, where we include process mining and something called task mining, we now have the ability to fill that gap. We have the ability to take a look at the low-level details that are going on from the individual users doing this manual work. And it's important to note that this involves not just recording a single user, because you may have one person who's an expert and does it in the exact explicit way they're supposed to, but you may have many other people doing the same task that do it a little differently. So if you really want visibility into what's being done and how it's being done, you need to record over a set of users to get a full view of the ways that this task is being done. Now, this is not a simple task in that you need to take care of things such as data privacy. If you're going to be recording users' desktops, well, you need to be able to control what's recorded, when the recording is turned on, and what things get hidden so not everyone can see all the information. You need to be able to, in one of the more difficult steps, is to take all the low-level clicking and typing actions and turn it into the higher-level tasks that we see here. So there may be some AI involved, but the result of this is getting better visibility by looking at all of the different types of work that's going on and being able to visualize and analyze the data from both the automated and the manual tasks.